Okay, your controls.
All right, my controls, go. Give me forward trim, please.
27, thank you.
And that's good right there. What's our airspeed?
We're at 160.
Okay. So we're going to, here's the steep turn, and we're going to use this as a clearing turn. So we're returning to level flight.
Yep.
And now we're clear left. We're going to roll to 60 and pull. And you're just going to keep the nose right there.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to end this turn and come out of it, and your controls, and give me a steep turn back to the right whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I'm going to dive at 50 and rolling and pull.
Okay, the nose is dropping, so pull more, pull more, pull more, pull more. All right, recover. And do a steep turn back to the left. And you're clear left.
And I'm going to dive. And rolling. And
Okay, see how the nose is dropping? Yeah, that's it. Use the outside visual reference just to keep that nose up on the horizon.
Roger.
And you can see once the airspeed starts falling off, the G level starts falling off. All right, let's recover. Let's go ahead and climb up.
Okay, climbing.
And so this is the area that we're anchored over right now. So again, you look down on your left, you see that long, slender farmer's field on your left, other left.
Sorry.
Over on the right, you've got that lake.
Yeah.
And right now we're a little too far south to do aerobatics, so we're still climbing up, so we're fine. But basically everything back behind us is our working area.
Okay.
So in the climb, why don't you go and start a left or right? Nice gentle turn.
I'll do a left.
And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the loop, I think we said.
Yep.
So to review that, we're going to dive between 140 and 160. We're going to pull till we get 3 to 4G, 4 preferable, 3 is the absolute minimum.
Right.
And then we're going to just hold that until we go all the way over to the top. Once we get back to level flight, we're going to return the stick to neutral and recover to level flight.
Okay.
What's our altitude?
We're at 3,700 right now.
All right, this is good. I'll take the controls.
Your controls?
My controls, and follow through with me and tell me where we get to 140.
2827. Will we be doing a landing
that's 140.
or just over flying?
Yeah, so a little bit faster is okay, so we go to level flight here.
Flight.
All right, so initially just put your eyes on the G meter.
Yep.
And we're going to pull, 3, 2, 1. Here's the pull. We're at the 4, and now we just hold it. So I'm just holding everything. We're not moving the rudder. We're not moving the sticks. We're going over the top.
Okay.
And now the G is going to start coming back on the airplane. I haven't moved the stick. And now we recover back to 4 Gs, and stick goes forward.
Okay.
All right, your controls.
My controls?
And let's see, what's our altitude?
We're at 3,100.
Let's climb up a little bit, and then while you're working the climb, we'll turn around 180 degrees back to the south for your loop.
Okay, I'll do the turn now, or I'll...
Okay. That sounds good. How you liking it?
That was cool. I don't know what to say.
It's a little different the first time.
It's a little different.
You're upside down, right?
But the harnesses keep me in place, so I'm not... It feels good.
Yeah. That's right, you start flying aerobatic airplanes, you don't strap into the airplane anymore, you strap the airplane on.
Right. I'll climb a little faster here. You said 180 degrees, so that's...
Yeah, but we're getting towards the south end of our working area.
Yeah.
So look down to your left. See how nice and clear that is with all the trees? So let's just go out this way a little bit further.
Yeah.
And then we'll do another 180 degree turn and do the loop back to the north.
Okay, so... Okay, sure. And altitude you wanted was...
Well, I want to finish it by 3,000. It's we should finish the loop at the same altitude we started it, so this altitude is fine. So you can level off, start your turn. So look straight down. Houses, no good.
Nope.
We got to get over that area where there's no houses.
Roger.
Yeah, this is a horrible place to learn how to fly aerobatics just because you're so constrained.
Yeah.
There's some airports where you go to where you do acro right over the airport, but...
Right. Okay.
Whenever you're ready, you can lower the nose, roll out of the turn, dive for airspeed.
Let's see. This looks good. Oh, rolling out. Diving.
I don't know, I'm on the controls with you, so I'm ready
That's
for that loop.
140. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready. A little more. Yeah, that's good. Freeze and stick. Just freeze it where it is. Yeah, so your initial G pull was about 3, so you can see we're kind of running out of energy right at the top there. Now just leave it, and if you don't move the stick, we're going to recover at the same G that you started it. All right, now stick forward. All right, very nice.
Thank thank you.
All right, so let's do another one, but pay attention to you were letting the wings kind of drop off a little bit, so try and keep your wings level. And I'm gonna try and talk to you about where to look on the next loop.
Okay.
If you're ready, we can do a 180-degree turn.
Okay, to the right or
right or left, and you can do a steep turn if you want. Do the aerobatic steep turn.
Oh, sure, I'll do that, mate.
And you can do it at this airspeed. 140 is good for the first one, but this is a good airspeed. So you're clear right and pull. Pull. Keep that nose up.
Oh, sorry.
And if it drops uncontrollably, that probably means that you just lowered the nose too much, or you had too much angle of bank.
Okay.
Now let's recover. And actually, let's turn back to the left towards that farmer's field, and that'll put us on a nice axis for that next loop. So while you're in the turn, you can start lowering the nose for airspeed. And whenever you're ready, just roll out. Just a little bit stronger on the entry this time. You got to about 3 Gs last time.
Okay, so we're at 140.
Okay, I'm ready.
And here we go.
About 3.5, so you still need a little bit more. All right, now look up, look at the opposite horizon to keep your wings level. Very nice.
Okay, yeah, just a little correction there.
Yeah. A little bit of an accelerated stall with the stall horn. All right, real nice.
Okay.
You want to do a few more loops, or you want to go right into the rolls?
One more loop than the rolls, maybe?
Okay.
Is that right?
You got time to do it right now if you want.
Okay, we're at 140, so here we go.
All right.
And I'll try to get 4.
Yeah, it was better. That was about 3.6, I think. And look at the horizon.
Roger.
Nice job keeping the wings level.
Okay.
Ready, what's our altitude? Yeah, let's climb up a little bit. We're gonna,
climbing.
Yeah, we can't do acro here, but we can maneuver here, so this is fine.
I might turn down the heat if that's okay.
Yeah.
2951,
Just push it in a bit.
Manchester altimeter 3047. Would you like the visual or the RNAV Zulu to 35?
Oh, I forgot to climb. Here we go.
And let's turn. Let's do a gentle turn back the other way too. There's a noise complaint area right off the nose.
Right.
Expect the RNAV Zulu 35.
Even though we're not flying acro, he still.
Yep.
He has a lot of irrational complaint issues.
Okay.
All right, so we'll talk about the roll while you're getting set up back in the area. So, again, this is not a competition roll. We're going to pull the nose about 45 degrees nose high.
Yep.
Once we get to 45 degrees nose high, we're going to relax that back pressure. In fact, if you can do it at 0 G, if you can get the stick forward enough at 0 G, it makes a very nice roll. But really, the only idea is just to relax the back pressure a little bit so we no longer are pitching up. And then once we do that, we're just going to take the stick and shove it all the way over to the side and hold it against that hard stop.
Yeah.
You want to try one of these without a demo, or do you want a demo?
I kind of like the demo, if you don't mind.
Okay. What's our altitude?
Sorry, I'm not climbing. Oh no, we're at 4,200 now.
Okay.
We're okay.
All right. So my controls.
Your controls.
Okay, I'm going to dive for 140 to 160. We're in the area.
That's 140.
Okay. And so now, so level flight really doesn't matter since we said we want to do this high. So we're going to get to about 45 degrees nose high, unload the airplane, and then just shove the stick all the way over to the side. And see how the nose drops? It's because I'm not doing anything with top rudder, and it drops viciously there. So that's why we do the 45 degrees nose high thing.
Okay.
Since we're not doing top rudder, forward stick, all that kind of stuff. So that's super easy. It doesn't work in a competition, but it just gets you to take the airplane upside down for the first time.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on that?
No, that looks good. That 45 felt like a lot to me, but I guess I'm just not used to.
Yeah. All right, whenever you're ready, your controls.
Okay, my controls.
And we'll need to do a 180-degree turn before we do that, but our altitude should be good, right?
Yeah, we're still at 4,500.
Okay.
So I'll turn to the right.
All right, you're clear, right?
Air 902, Boston approach. Boston altimeter 3049er. Proceed direct Lebanon.
And that looks okay to me.
Yep, yeah, this is perfect right here. Just roll out, dive for airspeed.
Okay. That's 140. I'm going to go 45 degrees up.
Yep, and do it fairly aggressively. So get the nose up there, and now relax, and shove the stick.
Okay, I'm going to
get it.
3049er.
Yeah, we don't want to get too slow.
Okay.
So you can see we got slow, and now the nose is dropping more. but that's okay. It's nice. You can go straight into another one if you want, just with the
Okay.
airspeed.
So that's it, 45 up. Maybe I'll go to the right this time.
Okay.
And that's good.
All right, now get the stick over there before we get too slow. Very nice. Sweet.
Cool.
I feel nice. You could drink a cup of coffee while you're doing that. It's just so gentle.
5951 traffic, 12 o'clock. 8 miles opposite direction. Altitude indicates 3,900.
Boston, number 90.
All right, so we've done everything except for the spin. Do you want to do any repeats on those maneuvers?
No, that was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could demonstrate a proper roll where we try and maintain the center of gravity level flight, or if you're feeling like you're getting towards the ends. And the reason I say that is this.
Foxtrot, radar contact.
Let's do a 180 degree turn. When we do the spin, that's going to take us down to lower altitude, so I usually save the spin for the last maneuver of the day.
Yeah, we can go for the spin now, I think.
Okay. All right. So we'll do the spin and then head back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to demonstrate this because it does lose so much altitude, but I'll be right here on the controls.
That sounds good.
So we're going to review it again real quick. So once we're over our little aerobatic working area, we're going to bring the power to idle, and we're just going to let the airplane decelerate into the spin.
Okay.
Once we hear the stall horn, you're going to go full, let's decide now. Do you want to go left spin or right spin?
Move to the right.
Okay, so we'll do full right pedal and full back stick.
Okay.
It's best if you have a good visual reference, so if you point it like straight at Mount Monadnock, that's a good reference. Or if we do, actually, let's do Monadnock now. Before we enter the spin, we'll do a 180 degree turn and we'll be looking at Boston. So Boston will be our visual reference. We'll wait for one complete turn. As soon as we see Boston again, we're going to go opposite pedal, stick forward of neutral.
Okay.
And then once the rotation stops and we're coming from the spin, you're going to neutralize the pedals.
Southeast 3000 indicated.
And if it's not too much talking, I'm going to talk through the whole thing as we're doing it. All right, we're clear to the left, so nice gentle turn to the left. Actually, I'm sorry, turn however you want. If you want to do a steep turn, that's fine.
Okay, well.
Or turn gentle. Just want to get pointed back towards Boston.
Right.
Once you get pointed towards Boston, go ahead and pull the power nice and slowly back to idle.
Gained a lot of altitude.
Oh, that's fine. And go ahead, power back to idle.
Okay.
Keep your wings nice and level. Now keep the nose up.
November 8, Echo Fox.
We don't want to climb into the spin.
After each approach will be maintained VFR.
And as soon as you hear that stall horn, full right pedal and full aft stick. And then just hold those control inputs until it's time to recover.
Roger.
Keep the nose up. Full right pedal, full aft stick. Now just hold it, and we're looking for one Boston. There's one Boston. Opposite pedal, stick forward of neutral. Centralize the pedals. Recover. Nice, gentle pull out of the dive. All right, now nice and slowly bring the power back up to a cruise power setting. And what's our altitude?
We're at 4,000.
Looks like they're headed into a
yeah, 4,000.
factor 1 o'clock.
We have enough altitude to do another spin if you'd like, or we can head back.
Yeah, I think that was fine for today. I'm feeling it a little bit, but...
Okay. All right, so let's turn left 90 degrees, just right over the old Fort Devens airfield.
Air 928.
And we can descend down to 2,500.
Okay.
And ATIS is 124.6.